Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. First down and much more for Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 75 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at a big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Here's Mecole Hardman. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
Brings up second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Space to maneuver at the 40. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's second down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they're not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Rolling to his right. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Now it's Mahomes again. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Brought him down. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Watch out for Hill on the return. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
4-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Williams loses the football. And that might be Titan football. It is. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Peterson. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
22-yard line.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
3rd down.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And it's complete. Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Henry. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball like this.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And the pressure gets to him again. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Their own 43-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 44. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 43. He'll start with a give to Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Chiefs, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Jack Crawford drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. This one caught by Davis. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill looking here for Smith downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
20-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Williams. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Damian Williams.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They go back to the ground with Williams. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33. Chris Jones on the stop. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Chiefs' 30.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. On first down, Henry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
And 8. At the Chiefs' 22-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Chris Jones on the stop. A gain of a yard.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
First and 10.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. You're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Tannehill. The quick slant caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Greg Joseph on for the Titans. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Joseph's got it. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
He's got it to Williams. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
And in the run-up to this championship game, so much was made about how would this offense hold up on the road in a hostile environment. Well, that's not the definitive answer, but what a great first answer from them, that big play right there.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
2nd and 6.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
he's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 34. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Take over first.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Brought down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
The Chiefs ball carrier.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught by Williams. And he loses the football a 2nd time. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
And 1 yard to go.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Mahomes dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown.
Patrick Mahomes. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Derrick Henry.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory right at the 40. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
19-yard line.
Derrick Henry.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eating up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Jonnu Smith. Incomplete.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Now it's Henry. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
A loss of 4 yards brings up 3rd down and 14.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 14. He dumps it off for Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. A pretty big play now in this AFC Championship, 3rd and goal. Now Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they have put themselves in a great position to defend their crown, leading once again in the fourth quarter of the AFC Championship game. A win, of course, sends them to Tampa for a chance to claim back-to-back Super Bowl titles. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in the game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Tannehill on 1st down. And this one complete to Smith. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point. So they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
The score, Titans.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. And this is going to be intercepted. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. The Titans on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Hill on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. After the interception, here's Tannehill. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Completes it to Davis. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
It's 2nd down. And
an incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Uncorks one for Davis. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Tannehill going to throw it. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they're really laser focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road, AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And the AFC champion has been crowned. On to the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.